Hey, what's up, YouTube? Chester here with another vlog on the 2019 Genesis G70 3.3T. I'm just basically highlighting features I didn't know that I had. So as you can see, I just did like an image when I was driving, um, just to this is just the image of the heads-up display. So, the basic heads-up display is like the speed limit of the road you're on, along with your speed that I have in here in green. But another addition was like the lane assist lanes highlighted on the display, as you can see there beside the steering wheel graphic, and then also the collision detection, the blind spot detection. Whenever you get the little beep in your side view mirrors, it also shows up in your heads-up display. So I thought that's also a really great feature. Well, what was the super cool feature I didn't know I had was the turn-by-turn navigation shows up in the heads-up display as well. So when you use Genesis navigation and you put in a destination, the turn-by-turn shows up in your heads-up display. Now, how cool is that? And the graphics are crisp, sharp. And of course, in the settings, you could change the colors in terms of the kilometers per hour, but everything's like real crystal laser sharp, you know what I mean? And I was just blown away. I was like, yo, I didn't even know. No one even said that the turn by turn shows up in the Dad Blum heads up display. That's boss level features right there. Again, maybe for the other competing makes, maybe you gotta spend like 100,000 to get that. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so another feature I didn't know I had a couple days after I had the car was my first sort of night trip. And I guess I just wasn't paying attention. But I used the fob to disarm the car, so it would unlock the doors. And then in the garage, I saw this beam of light with the Genesis logo, and I was like, "Word?" I was like, "Nah, are you serious right now?" I was like, "That is hot to death. That is so cool." So, again, it's just like some eye candy stuff. But yo, you should see the looks I get when I'm like, you come up to the car at night, you disarm, and the logo is shooting off the ground. You can see people like, what the hell? Like, what is that? Like, people don't even really, they're not so even familiar with the logos. So they're just like, yo, wait, what are you doing? And I was like, no, it's just what happens in the, it's just to illuminate the sides of the car. It just comes with the car. They're like, oh man. They're like, oh dude, that's bitchin' cool. I was like, yeah, right? Like, so yeah, I just wanted to highlight that again because no one told me that that was part of the deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so another interesting feature I didn't really know I had was, well, I knew I was getting Android Auto, and of course you've gotta like plug it into the USB outlet, and then you get your basic notifications, the phone, uh, you know, uh, the maps, and and of course, the music itself. And don't even ask about how good the sound system, the sound system, there's words can't even describe. But yeah, I like the fact that if you're a Google Play Music user, you get you got like your cues, you can pick stuff from your playlist, like, you know, almost all the features that you get inside the Google Play Music app itself, it shows up right on the screen. So, especially if you're doing like a radio stream where it's just picking random songs, you can like still, like the song and just basically, I just thought well, again, this is just sort of the basics of Android Auto. One thing I would suggest is to mount because this is like a favorites button, and you can assign this button to anything. So a good thing to do is to assign this to the Android Auto, so you can always boot it at any time. And another cool thing that comes in, maybe probably other makes are doing this too, is the remote app. So you could download an app, the Genesis Connected Services app, and then put in your car's info, and then you can get to check the vehicle health remotely, find my car, or like the remote services. Sorry, I was just playing with something. So yeah, you can remotely unlock the car, and of course remotely, so this, why I mentioned this is good for remote starting, so you don't have to go and to like your special guy to get the remote starter. Just get the app, and it won't work though unless your car's like the windows are wound up, and the car is like armed. So under those certain security conditions are fulfilled, then you can remotely start and stop your car, which I think is a very nice touch. So that takes care of these extra features. I'll make my next video some more things that I just probably haven't thought of for today.